Okay, so marrying an Italian is actually a process. The first thing that I recommend that you do is to go to an Italian consulate. I was actually um, in Miami at the time, so the Italian consulate was right there. But for those who aren't near one, you might have to travel to a different state. I'm sorry, they're not in every state. And what the Italian consulate did was they gave me a sheet of paper and they told me that I had to get two things. One was an atto notorio, and I forgot what the other one was. Um, and so for each document, I had to get more documents and more documents. It wasn't really that much, but it was just having to go through the whole process. I remember the first thing that I had to do was I had to get an original birth certificate. It's not like the birth certificate that you see um, that you can order online. I mean, you can order your birth certificate online, but it's not the one that they want. You have to get the long form version, and I had to pay a little bit extra for that. Um, and then I had to make copies of my passport here. Uh, so you make copies of your passport, front and back. Not front and back. I think just like the second page with your driver's license photo. Other documents that I had to get. I had to get the dichiarazione curata. I think I paid €50 for that. And that's when I arrived here in Italy. That's before we got married in Civile. So, for those of you who are familiar with Italian weddings, uh, usually you get married in Civile, and then after you get married in the church. That was €50. Then I had to go to the Italian consulate. I had to bring two or three witnesses, and they had to make copies of their driver's license. And it's just a statement saying that I'm single, I've never been married before, these are my witnesses, I live where I live. Um, so these are the driver's license of each person, driver's license, driver's license. And so oh yeah, I had to get all of my documents translated into Italian. And so that's like $25 to $30 per translation. Um, Something else that I had to get was, yeah, this is the long form birth certificate that I was telling you about. Um, yeah, just this little document here is very important. The Atto Notorio, the Italian consulate will tell you about that. Um, Let me show you what that looks like. Atto Notorio, similar to this. It was such a process for me. I mean, it took months. Get started early. Actually, 3 weeks before I left America, I had to beg and plead one of the offices to send my documents. I forget what the name of the document was, but I had literally had to beg in 3 weeks before I left for Italy. And I sent the lady flowers thanking her. Here it was. It was apostille. So once you get your long form document, which looks like this, it's like a green original form. They require you that you get an apostille, which is a seal. It's like a gold seal. And so I was waiting so much, or I had to wait so long for that. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I had to wait a long time to get this. And then I had to call the office and say, where's my apostille? And it was like, well, this can take 6 to 8 weeks. I was like, well, I have to leave in 3 weeks. So, I'm thankful to God for that they sent that to me. So, it's a process. If you're thinking about getting married in Italy, especially if you were a foreigner, or a foreigner like me, my wife is from Moldova. She's not a citizen. So, it was a process. Get started early. go to the Italian consulate. If you have questions for me, just feel free to leave comments below. Talk to you later.